going to be making a video that's a little bit different than the normal video that I make. The reason why I'm making this video and the reason why this is a little different than the normal video that I make is because I have been noticing a very disturbing thing that is happening to a lot of people who are starting to do things online, and they try to do some things, but then they're getting discouraged because things are not happening the way that they want them to happen, or they're not making the type of effect that they thought they would have initially. Now, this is the thing I will say. When I started out in internet marketing over 9 years ago, I had no clue as to a lot of the things that people were doing and the different systems that actually make money. And what happened was I stumbled upon a few things that I was able to make a little money at, and then I expanded it. Now, the thing here is that a lot of the people look at a lot of the things that I've done and they say, wow, you've accomplished so much, you did this, you did that. And I want to share with you some of the concepts that were behind what I did and what I continue to do. And the main thing that is in my mind is this passage. Actually, it's a scripture taken from Zechariah 4:10, and it talks about the concept of not despising the day of small beginnings. What happens here is that sometimes people look at where they are and they are upset because they're not bringing in the money they want to make, or they're not having the type of impact they want to have. But what I will say is this. A lot of what you do is about consistency. Consistently doing the same thing day after day, week after week, month after month, allows you to build up credibility, a following, people who actually trust you to give them information. And if you just say, well, I want to start this and it's not an immediate hit, I didn't already make thousands of dollars in just 3 days of doing this, then there's a problem here. And what happens is they despise the fact that they're small. A lot of people despise the fact that I don't already have what I want. And they don't understand that it takes work and it takes time to build up what you're doing. And a lot of the people that people are following now and they are seeing as big online marketing gurus, what happened is those people didn't just emerge. What happens is they were in the trenches building their networks, building their content, building their knowledge base, so that at the point that they are now recognized for that, they spent a lot of time, what I call in the dark, where no one knew them. And they were toiling at midnight, 2 in the morning, trying to look at a video, listen to something, read some ebook, so that they could grasp concepts that they then share. And now they're seen as gurus and they make hundreds of millions of dollars. Now, the point that I'm making here is that if you're not going to put in the time and you're going to despise the day of small beginnings, this is the problem. You have to relish and rejoice in the fact that you're starting, and each day you're doing something on your list, your to-do list to do, and in each day you're getting a little closer. Now, what happens here is that If you do that, then you will see the rewards. The biggest thing that is the biggest obstacle that gets in front of people and keeps them from attaining what they're trying to get is not a outside force. It is an inside force. It is the voice telling them stuff like, you can't do this. Nobody will appreciate what you're doing. This is taking too long. You're not having an impact. And that voice that comes from within, or sometimes it may be the voice that comes from without, that voice you can't listen to. You have to get to the point where you do not despise the day of small beginnings. Recognize that you are making an impact, and every step you take towards your goals is going to have a lasting effect on not just your life, but the lives of people who watch you and see what you're doing. I get phone calls, I get emails, I get people responding to stuff or videos that I've done over 2 years ago, and they say that it impacted their life. It made a difference. It allowed them to earn money. It's actually, I've gotten information from people who said that it has actually sustained them because of ideas that I have given them. They've turned it into businesses that have made money that allow them to earn an income on a daily basis. Now that's good to hear. But if I had stopped back then and I had said, well, you know what, I don't really want to do this, I'm going to take all the videos down, it's not having an impact, then how many lives would I have affected by my choice to just quit? So all I'm saying is, if you have an opportunity to do something, to learn something new, to be the type of person that tries something different, then do it. One of the things that my father said to me that I always keep with me in the back of my mind, he said, son, if you always do what you've already done, then you'll always be where you already have been. And I keep that in my mind as I try new things, as I learn new things, and as I go forward helping people to achieve their goals. So remember, guys, do not despise the day of small beginnings. Keep focused on your goals. Don't allow little obstacles to discourage you. You can overcome any obstacle as long as you keep your mind focused on what God has for you.